WealthLab 8 users, Glitch here. Time for another What's New video. This time we are looking at WealthLab 8 Build 88. And there's one feature to describe here, so let's get started. Let's open a strategy rankings window, tools, new strategy rankings window. So the strategy rankings window that you're familiar with allows you to drag in one or more strategies, and it then runs a back test on each strategy using the indicated data set or symbol. So let's quickly go ahead and run this here. Loading the data. The data is loaded. It's now proceeding to run in parallel each of the strategies on the data set that I selected. So we have our results. We can sort by any of the metrics and see which strategies did best on the data set. So let's take one of the top performers now. Let's say dynamic breakout. I don't want to use a rotation strategy because it's going to defeat the purpose of what I want to show next, which is this new tab, symbol rankings. So symbol rankings lets you take one strategy and it runs a back test on all of the symbols in a data set to let you quickly see which symbols that strategy is performing best at. And you'll notice here in the rankings tool we have a position size control. So the symbol ranking will typically use the same position size that you set up here for the normal ranking. But since it's running on only one symbol, you might want to instead use a 100% of equity per position. So that's why we have this checkbox here. If you check this, then the symbol by symbol backtest will use 100% of equity position sizing. So I'm going to right click this dynamic breakout and say run a symbol by symbol ranking for this strategy. So it switches to that tab and it's going ahead and running a back test for each of these symbols in the data set in parallel. So let's give it a few seconds for it to complete all of these back tests. So there we go. We can now see at a glance which symbols the strategy dynamic breakout system perform best at. And the best one was Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. Interesting. Let's double click that, which will open up that strategy in a strategy window with our position sizing set up, so we can then run the strategy just as it was run in the rankings, and we can examine the equity curve, we can examine the metrics report, the positions, go into all of the details to see really if that performance is what we're looking for. So anyway, that is the symbol by symbol rankings. It was one of the top items on our feature request wish list, so we're glad to get that implemented in Build 88. And that's it for today. So thank you all for watching. Thanks for the support, and see you all on the WealthLab forums.